Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 10 of Final Fantasy 1. And yeah, I did one off screen, but I actually grinded a little bit. But I am, however, going to go back and get some more stuff. Quite frankly, because I feel that I'm ill prepared for this place. Oh, and I missed a chest. There was one up here. But we did get all the chests that was in this vicinity. And by the way, by the time we get to the final dungeon, I'll actually get the achievement for getting all the chests in the game. So, yeah. There's not much I could say. Oh, and one more thing I need to point out, ladies and gentlemen, that must be addressed. I'm going to be taking care of 2 of the crystals here in this part to try to speed things along, but moreover, I'm going to turn off the encounters in this area. You want to know why? Because monsters in boxes in the floors leading up to the boss. Oh yeah, and I went there, cut myself going to the shop and getting myself more stuff. Right now, we basically got the best equipment that we could have to beat this entire stage, no problem. Well, dungeon anyway. So we can take the right area, and this time, there won't be any rooms that has, I think I gotta climb up. Because it turns out that this is a maze. And I should have been mentioning that in the last part, and I didn't. This is a maze. And it's a maze that has certain areas closed off and blocked off by water. So you're only able to breathe is because of the oxy ale. And I bless the Lord that there is no time limit. Well, let's get back in there. Oh, that's pretty good, but let's get back into that area. What's in this house? What's in the box? Nothing. Go back downstairs. There we go. There was something in this room right here. Or, there wasn't. Okay. Get back. Get back downstairs. So now we're back on a different area of floor 3. And yeah, we just ran into this enemy. I should have just kept the thing off. But at least we're actually one-shotting enemies at this point. We're at level 47, so it wouldn't be that bad. Oh, right. Deep Eyes. This is a rare enemy here, and I'm surprised that I ran into it. Oh well. I think it would be wise to turn off the encounters here, because we have to actually... Ooh, a ribbon, nice. I was about to say we actually have to deal with the random encounter that's in the area. So I'm pretty sure there was a monster in the box. Oh no, oh no, I have the encounters off. I don't know why I have the encounters off. Oh yeah, I remember. Because I ran out of money and I basically just spent all of my money on stuff. Well, at least there's one good thing. Everything that's in this area is weak to thunder, and that's actually a good thing. And I don't have to worry about my black mage, or should I say black wizard, not leveling up in the party anymore. Because everybody is going to be giving out massive experience thanks to the experience boost by the end of the game. So there's not much to say. Although, I know somebody's going to say this, but my HP should be a lot higher near endgame than what it is now. I'm going to tell you, at the rate we're in, we are going to be a lot more powerful than the final boss of the game. I can assure you that. And I don't feel like grinding to level 99 anyway. You don't really need level 99 to beat the final boss. Plain and simple, as I will show you in the finale. And now we've got some more sea snakes because, well, snakes. These are recolors of anacondas, or poisonous snakes, whichever one comes first. But at the end of the day, we're just going to keep on gaining level. Why? Because gaining level helps. And we got 12,000 gil from that, which is actually pretty damn good. So we're now at level 48, and that actually is a comfortable position to be in. But turns out I want to be even more comfortable position. Okay, I guess. Still gonna have to use heal rub because after we leveled, our HP went up. So every time our HP goes up, we're kind of lower on HP. So, with that said, let's just go on ahead and get through this area. I should just turn off the encounters now, because I'm pretty sure there's monsters in boxes here. Yep, there they are! It never fails. These are enemies that are in the overworld, in these monsters in boxes. And yes, they're all water related, because we are all underwater. And I'm surprised that they're... Oh, I was about to say that I was surprised that they weren't doing much to my knight, but my knight has the highest armor while everybody else doesn't. Well, that wasn't a fight. We won that one. Okay. We got... what the hell did we get? I don't know, but we're just gonna keep getting into trouble with these enemies until I turn off the encounters. So quite frankly, I haven't found all the enemies here, because there are some enemies that we need to find, and I'm pretty sure they're a monster in the box as well. Yeah, these guys are starting to hit harder. Even though they used to do 1 damage and stuff like that, for some reason they're starting to gain critical hits and hitting harder. Yeah, I might have to heal my party. It would be a very, very wise move. Because not having any sort of HP is a detriment to the rest of the game. Or at least getting less HP than what I needed. Alright. Let's just keep going. Pretty sure we need to go here. Yep. That had me to run into Sunken Chiefs and Sunken Prince. Oh, Sahagan Chiefs and Sahagan Prince. But either way, these guys aren't really that hard. They're the same enemies we ran into. In fact, I'm pretty sure we ran into these guys. I think we just cleared them all off, so at least we're getting more gil for this. So let's get all these treasure chests, which are monster in boxes, and kill off the monsters. You know, I understand they needed a challenge, but there's so many monsters in boxes, it's not even funny. It's come to the point that this game had a pin chant for monsters in the boxes until Final Fantasy V. And then from then on, it became mimics. And from there, mimics and monsters in the box, or at least fake traps, have been the staple of the series. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we've already faced these monsters before. Honestly, I should skip them because we just got finished dealing with them in the last part. But I digress. We're probably going to... Oh, right. I did mention that they can turn you into stone. And I am surprised that my knight avoided being turned to stone. Oh yeah, I should mention, if all of your characters have been turned to stone, it'd be pretty much like you all dying. And yeah, that'd be literally game over. I just want to point that out to everyone. So, that rule has applied for pretty much every single Final Fantasy, with the exception of 15. The only thing that 15 actually does is, if you're turned to stone, you can use items to still save your characters. And I think if all of your party members have been turned to stone, and they all get hit and shattered, I'm pretty sure Noctis can still save himself, but will have to go around and save everybody else. So that's the only thing. And thankfully, petrification is not a thing in Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, nor Lightning's Return. But it is in Type 0! Ooh. Ooh. Oh wait, I don't think Type 0 has petrification. And you know what? I've never gotten around to completing that game because Type 0 is a game you have to invest yourself into. And I'm only saying this because I just got finished beating all those enemies just recently. Oh right, we're in the first floor. I think we're about to get to the boss pretty soon. Yep, we sure are. As a matter of fact, the boss is... Oh wait, hold on. Where are you going past me? Where are you going? The boss is to the right, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, he sure is. And it's through the doors. But as I was saying, Type 0 is a game you have to get yourself invested into. Like, you have to take your time to invest yourself into everything, because that game has barely any... its healing system is kind of wonky, to say the least. Yep, that is the actual boss right there, and I'm checking to see if there's anything else in here that I missed, and no, there is not. So, let's go on ahead and heal ourselves with some high potions. I think I got some. Yes, I do. Alright, we're good. We don't need to put any more high potions on anybody. Let's get some ethers in here. Definitely need full ethers, especially when it comes down to the boss in question, because we're going to be spamming Thundaga. The only thing you got to worry about with the Kraken is it hitting really hard. Thankfully, we brought Patera, so we won't have too much of a problem. And also Invisora. Will they work? That remains to be seen, but moreover, you gotta watch out for critical hits. Otherwise, your best bet is to use Protera as quickly as humanly possible, and your mage use Saber and Thundaga. Meanwhile, your allies could just keep hitting the Kraken as hard as they can, because the Kraken can go down really, really quick. But its HP has been buffed up for the Pixel Remaster, because it's based off of the Game Boy... No, the Steam version or the Game Boy Advance? I think it's based off of the Steam version with better sprites. So, the Kraken actually has more HP. At the end of the day, Saber only works for... Saber only pretty much works for everybody else. No, it actually works for the mage. So, or should I say the Black Wizard, who, by the way, has a buzz cut. Now, come Final Fantasy IX, all the black mages look pretty much the same, except some of them are short, some of them are tall. And of course, my knight gets hit with ink because he's the only one that doesn't have ribbon. Will it actually work? It doesn't really matter at the grand scheme of things. We're still gonna win. Well, I guess we could just smack the crap out of him, I suppose. Hey, that was the last hit anyway, so we pretty much won this, and we tore this guy up within a matter of 5 seconds. So I should say that we got the crystal after we started on our quest for this back in part 4? No, yeah, part 5, yeah. We started this after we got the earth crystal, and getting to the water crystal was probably a long chore in and of itself, because we had to get to the fire crystal, and it was almost missable, by the way. Thankfully, the fire crystal isn't really that bad. No, it's the earth crystal that actually may seem to be the toughest, but it's the easiest to get to. Since we've already gotten all the means, well, we haven't gotten all the means we need to get it. There are some things we need to do first. Like, for instance, go to Melman. Remember that Rosetta Stone we picked up? We're going to have to give this to the genius that happened to be in Melman. And he is around here. Nope. Go back. Go back past me. Go. God damn it. Cross the bridge. Wrong cemetery, you dingus. He's over there to the top of the screen. You just saw him. Oh, and by the way, everybody's going to just keep talking about how Melman is starting to come back. Melman is starting to come back to normal. So the NPCs are just going to keep repeating things. Alright, this is the guy you need to give the Rosetta Stone to. So, with the Rosetta Stone app, you can pretty much translate the language of the town that you could not actually go to. So, you can now speak fluent Lufinian, and all the Lufinians can now actually be understood. Meaning, not only can you get the means for you to... Not only can you get the means to get to the last area of the game, you also can get by far the most powerful spell in the game, actually two of the most powerful spells in the game, from Lufinia, which is, of course, Holy and, oh, I thought I cut this out. Damn it, be right back, because I was fooling around. Well, I'm back from fooling around, and well, you have to actually enter Lufinia from the very, very top of that area where I just landed, because that's the only patch of Greenland you can get to. I don't know why this airship cannot land in the swamp. I mean, it's a damn airship, for God's sakes. It can just hover. Thankfully, too, will make it to where you'll be able to land in towns. But I digress. Now, since you've come to Lufinia, you can talk to all the Lufinians in the entirety of the area. They will no longer speak absolute gibberish. So, with that said, one of the Lufinians you need to talk to is in the right area here. We just gotta get around these guys, because they tend to walk in a circle, as if there were Tella and that group of mages just walking around doing absolutely nothing in Final Fantasy VI. Ah, damn, I can't get around. I gotta wait for that guy to pass. I think it was this guy, right? Yep, it is. And we got the chime. And what does this chime do? This will allow us to get to the Mirage Tower, no problem. And are you serious? Your guy's just wandering aimlessly just getting in the way. Come on, let me through. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, and I could have gone straight through that area right there and gone straight out and gone to the actual hidden shop, but I'll deal with that when I get out of this place. So, pass me, get out of this place. Hold on. Damn it, pass me. I think I know what's going on. I was just exploring to see why there's no shops here, but there is a shop. I forgot about it. But as I was saying, Lufenia has not only Holy, but also Flare. Two of the best spells in the game that will be something you will use for the fourth and final holder of the crystal. And I should also mention again that the crystals literally are the former 4 Warriors of Light that got killed by Chaos because they failed to defeat him, and he turned their bodies into the 4 beasts that is infecting the world. Now, can I stop fooling around now? Let's get to the actual desert, shall we? Because I know where it is. We've got the means to get there. So I'll see you there. But not before we actually leave this area and get the shop. The shop that we need to get to. He's blocking the way. That's where we need to go. No. The other way, genius. No. Yep, actually, that's the right way. There we go. So, Flare is the best spell in the game. We're going to be using Flare. And funny thing is, I think Red Magician the Red Wizard can actually learn this. And Full Life. Oh, you already have Holy. So, Full Life and Flare is already in our possession. Ho ho, we've got this in the bag. So, we're going to have to go back to the airship and now head straight to the desert, and I'll be back. One more thing! We have to stop over by Gaia to get ourselves Curaja. I would have gotten Diaja, but Curaja would work just fine. You'll thank me later. Especially against the final boss. So with that said, let's head straight over to the desert, shall we? And finally, we're going there. After lollygagging around for too long, it's time for us to get into the desert. And now that we have the chime, we can just simply walk up to the place and go in, because we also have the warp box. That would be the part where I actually got into the waterfall, but we already did that. We already did all of that crap. So, we just have to walk around. Do I have to turn on the random encounters? No, because the random encounters are all going to be monsters in boxes. So, it doesn't really matter. In fact, there are a bunch of treasure chests right here, and among them, a monster in a box. I could call it now. Why? Because... oh, healing helm. Nice, I'll be getting that. I guess sword. Oh, wait. Is that for me or for... I don't need the healing helm. No. I'll keep the ribbon on. Oh! I know what the Aegis Sword is for. Aegis Sword is actually for, the Red Mage. Yes, that is the Red Mage's exclusive weapon. And I can't carry it, because I don't have a Red Mage. Now, see, if I had a fighter, I probably would not be wielding any weapons at all. But if you want something for your fighter, I would say a sash and also a ribbon. That's all you need for your fighter. So that way they can survive. Otherwise, you just let him do the punching. And if you did equip nunchucks to him, that's great and all, but take the nunchucks off. His fist does more damage than anything else in the game. Alright. Let's see, we're gonna have to go around. And again, I'm gonna reiterate, there are monsters in boxes. You don't have to worry about getting any sort of random encounters going on. Now, I know I saw something to equip. That's what I was looking for. Thor's hammer. Definitely equip that. Carnage. That. Sunblade. Oh, yes. Definitely equip that too. Dragon Mail. I guess we could equip the Sunblade. Sunblade will basically make all the zombies go completely dead. It's literally a Dialga, but it's a Dialga on crack. That's what it is. Let's go up a little bit more. Wait. And, by the way, that robot was talking to you about going to the actual waterfall to... Oh, a blue dragon. I thought I already fought one of these. But just in case, let's kill it. But as I was saying... Well, that was quick. We were supposed to go to the waterfall and get the warp cube, but we already got the warp cube. Now, all we need to do is just step into the warp area, and now we're in the second half of the palace, which is the Flying Fortress. And the Flying Fortress, you can turn the encounters on if you want, but again, it doesn't matter, because again, there are going to be monsters in boxes. And, oh god, Medusas, no, no! God have mercy, no. You know what? I'm just going to use Holy. Screw it. Screw it. I don't care. Holy it is. If I don't kill them, Holy it is. Or Flare. One of the two. It doesn't matter. Because Medusa... How shall I put this? If there's any monster that will put you into a petrified status, it's Medusa. And also the Spirit Naga. Practically everything petrifies you. So, kill it. Kill it quickly. I would not put anything past you. Keep your ribbon on and pray for the best. Because again, if all of your characters get petrified, it is game over. Thankfully, there's an autosave feature in the remastered version. But in Final Fantasy 1, no. There is no autosave version. No autosave. You basically are going to be stuck where you're last left off or where you last saved. So if you haven't saved before coming here, like saved right outside the palace, guess where you're going to go? All the way back to where you last saved. Hopefully it would be the Deep Sea Cavern. The Sunken Shrine, sorry. Why do I keep thinking of Deep Sea Caverns? Oh, right, I'm thinking of Neptunia. That's why. Oops. Razor. That is for the monk. Don't even bother. The razor's for the monk. And I think the razor is like a boomerang that will do damage, but again, the monk does more when he doesn't have anything attached to him. I could just put a diamond armlet on him, I wish. I wish I could. It would really, really help. But, I don't want to go back down. We've already been here, so we're going to have to go to the left or forward. Let's go to the left first, because I think there's a treasure chest in there. Yep, there's a lot of them. Protect ring, healing helm. There we go. So if you haven't gotten a protect ring or healing helm, you'll get one now. Alright. We just need to go here. Ooh, diamond gloves. I don't think that's a good idea. I think it's only for the warrior. Yeah, that's for the giant's gloves. I really don't want to put the giant's gloves on. We'll keep whatever we have on right now. So basically speaking, protect ring ain't gonna. I mean, let's keep the diamond gloves off. Yeah, let's not even do that. Alright. Yeah, you try beating this without a white mage and see how well you go. Ooh, black robe and white robe. That is actually pretty good. You want to know why? Because white robe and black robe will give you a bonus, I think. I don't remember what it does. Oh, put the damn black robe on, you idiot. Oh, wait. I think the black robe's weaker than the white robe. Oh, and definitely come here for this. Adamantite. We'll be needing that for later. Once we complete this area. Especially since that is how you're going to get the most powerful sword in the game. And yeah, getting the most powerful sword in the game is a godsend. Cottage, mithril helm. I think there's something else in here too. Probably the bottom half. I didn't go there. Oh wait, I just came from that area. So we'll just have to go up. I know I'm missing something. I know I am. I'll probably swing back and get it later. You know, it's going to be bugging me, so I might as well check it out now. It's the... No! No, you fool! What are you doing? Oh, I went the wrong way, that's why. I went the wrong way. Chest. More chest. Clothes? Are you serious? And that orb? We'll be checking that orb out in just a little bit. But I think... Ice armor? Nah. We're not going to do anything else with this. We're good. Oh! Protect cloak. Might as well give that to him. He needs it. And there's another protect cloak somewhere else. Let's see. Let's go back. Oh, come on. Go back down. Thank you. But that crystal ball, we'll be checking that out later. Right now, we just need to... Ooh, Sasuke Blade. Nice. Of course, it's ninjas and it's Sasuke. We have to make it as emo as humanly possible. Yep. That blade will betray Konoha and keep everybody trapped in the filler because he doesn't know what he wants. Oh, and in case you're wondering where you're going, you're not going to find the right area until you go the specific way. But in case you wonder what that is, just backtrack and I'll get it right. Because this part is a maze, and the actual, where is it? The actual solution. Okay, if you get lost, it's gonna keep going over and over and over again. Cause let's go back. Let's go back. Now, go back in. Now the solution should be up once, left, left, up, and there's your solution. Because there's nothing on that floor. Now, the 5th floor. Normally, if you're playing the NES version, you would be finding Death Weapon here. And if you did, God have mercy on your soul if you do not have flare. Or any sort of protection or sort of fire damage, whatever the hell you have. It would be best if you have no all. But whatever the case, God have mercy on your soul if you didn't have anything to combat yourself against Death Weapon. But Death Weapon's not here. Instead, you gotta fight Tiamat, which is the boss of the stage, which is much easier than Death Weapon, believe it or not. While the NES and I do believe the Game Boy Advance version and also Origins have Death Weapon, and I think Origins and Game Boy Advance calls it the Omega Weapon, Steam and this version of the game do not. So yeah. But you do have to deal with Tiamat, and off the bat, use Proterra to save yourself. Off the bat, use your Black Mage to burn this thing to a crisp. And why do I have the Sunblade when this thing's resistant to fire? I don't know. But please do use Invisora, use whatever you can. I mean, at this point, you could have just left the Flying Fortress and gone and got the Excalibur right then and there and made this fight a complete and utter cakewalk. But that's not the case, and that's not what I did. Well, this battle's going to not last too much more longer. Ooh, thanks to Invisora, I think we're good. We'll just have to keep chewing its health down a little bit more at a time. Alright. We just need to heal everybody and just spam. Why are you spamming Blizzard? You should be spamming, well, Firework is not going to work. I was trying to say you should have been spamming Flare. Flare would have already ended this right then and there. Oh, I think I'm going to run out of Flare, I suppose. Okay, I guess Holy will work. Not I guess. Holy should work. Let's just use Flare. And by the way, I managed to buy Stop and something else on the way here. Even though Stop's not going to do anything, it really isn't. But Flare actually did the trick, and Flare has defeated Tiamat. And now we have all 4 crystals awakened. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say, man. But we're practically at endgame at this point. But there are things we need to do before we continue. And I am just proud of myself for annihilating Tiamat. And for once, nobody died. Yay! The only time I struggled with this is if I used the red mage. Worst mistake ever. So now, I guess we have things to do, but first, let's go back to Crescent Lake because our next destination has to be revealed when we talk to that group of mages that happen to be in the forest area. I know I have a lot of uhs and ums. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get my thoughts together here. So it's one of these guys. Just talk to them, and they will tell you about the actual time loop that is going on because of chaos. Yeah, we've already died multiple times, and it's been a 2,000 year cycle. So, once we basically get all the information you need, we can now go straight to the past. And they're going to tell us to go to the Chaos Shrine, and that's all we had to do. We literally had to talk to these guys. And that's how we get to the Chaos Shrine. But we're not done yet. There are other things we need to do first. Like, for instance, head over to Mount Dragar, and I'll be right back, because I gotta use the airship. Well, we need to go to Mount Durgar, and oh god, I went the wrong way. That's not Mount Durgar. That's actually the Cave of the Earth. And I mispronounced the mountain, but it's alright because we're only going to go there one more time for one specific reason, and that is to give the adamantite to the dwarf that happened to be waiting for this for quite some time. So with that said, let's give the dwarf, not elf. We're done with the elves. We don't have to worry about that. Let's give the dwarf, Smith, the literal adamantite, and with that, you will be given, by far, the most powerful weapon in the game. You can give that to your ninja, you can give that to your knight. It matters not who. The point of the matter is, the Excalibur is ours. And the funny part is, it took less time than in Final Fantasy IX. Oh, the pain and suffering of trying to accomplish that. Spoiler alert, if I ever get Final Fantasy IX, I will not attempt to get the Excalibur 2. No siree. That would mean I would get my ass kicked by Ozma, and that's not going to happen. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, there are some things we forgot in the actual area, and I managed to get them, which is the last ribbon of the game. There's 3 of them, I think. Only 3. And there's one last thing we need to do before we go further. It's to look at the orb of the Flying Fortress, and yes, everything converges right there. That is the last area of the game, folks. And we gotta go back to where it all began in Part 11, the finale of Final Fantasy 1. Almost said Final Fantasy 11. That's the worst game in the series. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this is RVMan985. Peace out, and take care.